EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada, where the torch, in honor of the legendary owner Al Davis, has just been lit, as is tradition before kickoff at Allegiant Stadium, just off the Strip in Las Vegas. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Chicago Bears and the Las Vegas Raiders. On the Bears sideline, their head coach, Ben Johnson. His guys coming off the win last week to push their early season record to 2-1. His counterpart on the other side, the Raiders head coach, Pete Carroll. His team fell on the... We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. And off we go from Allegiant Stadium. And he's down at 23, and that's where the offense will take over. So the Raiders come out, and Greg, they make a change at quarterback in the offseason. It is now year 13 for Geno Smith, but year 1 in silver and black.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today, and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
I don't think he got that wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at third down.
Brings up third down.
They'll let the fullback try to push the punt. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Raider first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Smith. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Here's a handoff to Genty. And he's going to have the first down yards. Across the 50 to the 48.
A 7-yard gain. And the Raider first down. First and 10 at the 48.
Play action now. It's Geno. He takes off. He'll take this one up close to the first down marker. A spot it where the slide begins. That's a pickup of about 9.
Second and inches.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. On a zone read, they'll hand it to Genty. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had third and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
He's got it downfield. Myers the connection. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
That's good.
On the handoff, this is Genty. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. On the ground, here's Zamir White. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Smith from the gun on third down.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
Carlson's kick is good. And And the Raiders are out to an early 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So here come the Bears and their quarterback for the second straight year. #1 pick in the 2024 draft. It's Caleb Williams.
You think back to last week and what was really a pretty bland game. He didn't do a ton that was overly exciting, but his team was still able to come out with a win. I think that's really a testament to this roster that they have built. Yes, you're going to need your quarterback to play good ball as the season progresses, but in the meantime, they are good enough around him that as he continues to find his way, this is still a tough team to match up with.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. He'll maneuver his way down to the 32. Tyree Wilton, former 7th overall pick. They're on the 10. On 3rd down, it's Williams. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. This one from just under 50 yards. Santos' kick is good. And the Bears will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
On the return is Dylan Lowby. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. The Raiders offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. They'll start on the ground with Genty. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. Looks like the Bears got there, and they did. Chicago ball.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the handoff, Jenkins. Good physical launch. It'll wind up as a gain of 5. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They run it once more with Judkins. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. And now it's 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Lowby now to return it. Ooh. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of of the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense and Ashton Genty heading back out onto the field here. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll go again with Genty. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They go. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Derek Harmon in there for the sack. Worked his way through. It's a loss of 5.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down.
That's a gain of 9. Makes it
from the gun, it's Gino. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Gino's been around, knows how to slide and get out of harm's way after picking up the first down.
gain of 23 yards. That's good for another Las Vegas.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down, Mike. You can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. It's been a game of field goals so far. It's the Bears off to the early lead. And we're back in Vegas after this. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. As we are ready to get back underway. Throwing on 2nd down, Smith. And he's in. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Vegas. That touchdown, #1 for him on the year.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Tyler Scott. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Caleb Radzoff in on the tackle. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Cross right side to the tight end, Komet. And he is out of bounds at the 45.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Bears first down.
Up the middle goes Judkins here. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. It was Jeremy Chin that time up to make the stop. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So anytime you find yourself in 3rd and long, it's hard to really be unpredictable as a play caller because the defense knows it's most likely going to be a pass. They understand where the down and distance markers are, and there's really nowhere for him to go with the ball, and he has to throw it away.
That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle that? You pooch it, you kick it out the back of the end zone, and I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you have the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember were a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of on a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal situations because even if I fail, I would much rather defend my opponent when they're inside their own 5-yard line than outside of their own 30-yard line, because the difference in 3 points over the course is not worth the field position.
And the play callers in the NFL are a lot like the people who play the video games. Let's go for it on 4th down. We're seeing it more, and it adds to the excitement of the NFL in 2025. On 1st down is Smith. He's got his receiver, and that's Jack Pass. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
The 31-yard line.
They'll run it straight ahead now with Gentry. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. From the 25, here's 2nd down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's a designed run. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. He'll get 10 there on the keeper, and that's going to be good for a 1st down. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Smith moving to his left. He'll take off again. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
That's good for another Las Vegas. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
He'll run with White. A dive, and he's in. Samir White. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Makes the score Raiders 17, Bears 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
A play fake. Now Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Here comes Swift. They toss it right. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Third and long. Here's Williams. Moving outside, carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the Raiders have come up with it.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
There you see Ben Johnson, the head man in Chicago, as his Bears get set to take over once more. They'll start in the red zone already. This drive beginning at the 20. A run. Genty. How about that? Quick feet there. Made a man miss. On his way to a nice pickup of 7.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
And he's going to have the first down. Just as the marker, it is first and goal.
Raider, first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's Genty. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line. Second down and goal. From the shotgun, it's Smith. A throw right side, taken in by Tucker. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Vegas. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Scott now on the return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Williams. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 14. First down, Chicago.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Down the field, it's DJ Moore. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing again, Williams. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds. They'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. To the left side into the hands of Moore. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. Throw it again. It's Williams. That's complete. Commit with the catch. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
At the 7-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. Williams to the air once more. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Roll Odunze. Touchdown, Chicago. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Raiders offense and Ashton Genty heading back out onto the field here. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And this is going to be a Raiders first down. That is made about the 48-yard line.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. This, the first official Sunday of fall, the final week before buys kick in. A full schedule of 16 games on tap. Let's roll. Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin in Foxborough, the Patriots at home to take on the Panthers in a Super Bowl 38 rematch. And it's the New England defense that comes up with the big play here. They only had one takeaway on the afternoon, but it was an important one. The Patriots are now 4-0. What a first month as they continue to roll. With that, a look here at the rest of the scores from around the NFL here in Week 4. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Scott now on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
First down, Chicago.
Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and inches. They'll go with the sneak. And he's going to have a Bears first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Here's Williams. To the left side, he's got Komet. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Mike, did you see how hyped the sideline got after that run after catch? And I thought the bench was going to run out onto the field to celebrate. He refused to go down on first contact and second contact for that matter.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
No gain on a quarterback sneak. That's pretty surprising, Mike, anytime we see that happen. There just aren't many plays in the NFL that we consider to be automatic. The quarterback sneak is normally pretty close.
They'll go. It's Swift. And he indeed picks up a Bears first down. They manage to convert. That'll keep the drive alive. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Williams. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds after a gain of only a couple. They face 2nd down and 7. Here's Williams now to throw. To the perimeter, he got Odunze on the out. And he's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
First down, Bears.
From the gun, a give to Judkins. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Here's a 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Lobby now to return it. Whoa! Now after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. In motion is Myers. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 23-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Genty. And this is going to be a Raiders first down. They'll take it up to about the 33-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
In motion, Besh. Once again, it's Genty. And this time, they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
It's a loss of a yard.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
So a gain of 8 makes it 3rd and 4.
From the gun, it's Gino. He'll try to run for it.
Geno Smith on the scramble.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn it to a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Off play action. Here's Williams. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Second and 10.
Jeremy Chin on the coverage.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Taking off. And Williams hit the deck there, but after he picked up the first down.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Bears first down.
They run straight ahead with Cousins. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
He's brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
To throw is Williams. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. They're going to work this down inside the 45. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me?
A throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football. One of the Raiders has got it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery. And the great return for the touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop him with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Bears 16.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
On the give, it's Judkins. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5. At the 35.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And 5 yards to go.
is Williams. That's caught. It's the tight end, Komet. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
First down, Bears.
A play fake. Now Williams. Low. Working across the field. He's going to find more. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll run with Swift. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground, but you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
Throwing on second down. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Raiders are going to get the ball to start the second quarter as time expires here in the first. To begin the fourth, and here's Genty. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Third and a yard.
It's third and 1.
From the pistol, Smith taking off. He'll try to get there. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the first down, get down. The drive continues.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now Genty. He got away from that first defender. I have no idea. This will wind up with positive yardage on the play. From 31, here's second down and 6. In motion, Besh. On second down, Smith. He'll get this off to Genty. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
A gain of a yard brings up third.
Smith from the gun on third down. This one's just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. The Raiders send their punt team out as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. On the return, here's Scott. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
30-yard line.
Out comes Caleb Williams and the rest of this Bears offense. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 8.
At the 32-yard line.
Now Williams. Quick slant, looked in by Moore. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Williams. That's a short throw caught by Komet. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. Judkins now on 1st and 10. Drawing some oohs and ahs from the crowd, juking his way forward for a gain of a couple.
Down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
To throw, it's Williams. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
Man in motion here is Tucker. Smith to throw on 1st and 10. And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing on 2nd down. Smith. Over the middle. That's the tight end, Bowers. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's
A gain of 21 on that pass play. 1st down, Vegas.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Run right up the gut with Jensen. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped. No gain.
A quick throw out wide, caught left side. 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Gino to throw. And that is incomplete.
So you find yourself playing with a 2-score lead. Of course, it goes without saying, Mike, you don't want to take any unnecessary risks. The primary reads weren't there. Works through his progression. Move on to the next play. And just throw that ball away. They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
The Bears offense and DJ Moore heading back onto the field. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show, as they've just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. Drive starts with a run by Judkins. Good instinctive running there. Spinning folks. Gain of about 7.
He's across midfield.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Williams. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Take him back to the other side of midfield. A Pro Bowler 4 years running. That is Max Crosby. In there for a loss of 5 on the sack. And now it's 3rd down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And he goes up top, looking for Komet. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. Got the hook out there to Odunze. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 20.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. To the left side, he's got Komet. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Bears 1st down.
the gun, they'll give it to Judkins. And good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
The 17-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Here now, 3rd and 5.
And 5 yards to go.
Here's Williams now to throw. He's got his man, complete to Dell. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. They try to throw again. Here's Williams. That's hauled in at the 2. And he will score. Game on. Rome Odunze. Touchdown, Chicago. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. So they get the touchdown, and now it is a 9-point game. Greg, you can go for 1 and make it a 1-possession game. Or some people think about going for 2 here. What would you do?
I think I'm going for 2, Mike. Listen, the way you have to look at it is I need a 2-point conversion at some point. But I want to know now, am I down truly 2 scores, or am I able to get it down to 7 and truly make it a 1 score? So I'm going for 2 now, and I want to know what the rest of this game looks like. How many possessions do I need?
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense and Ashton Genty heading back out onto the field here. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
And a nice defensive play there coming through to make the play in the backfield. The Bears go ahead, take their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. In motion, Besh. They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 13.
It is 3rd and long. They'll drop to throw. That's caught left side by Bowers. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. The Raiders have their punt team out there.
Formation for the Raiders.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. There you see Ben Johnson, the head man in Chicago, as his Bears get set to take over once more. Here is 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Off-balance throw, it's complete. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. This is caught downfield. It's Dell. Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10.
First down, Chicago.
He'll get up and clock it, and does it with just a little over 40 seconds to play. On second down, it's Williams. Pass right side to the tight end, Clement. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Bears.
He'll spike it here. 27 ticks left on that clock. They'll come up now for second down. To throw is Williams, who outs another catch for his favorite target. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Clock down to 14 as they get up and spike it. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Now Williams. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. Victory formation. Defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So this one, a win for the Raiders. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Black Hole celebrates. The Raiders, winners here. We'll see if there are other winners outside. So long from Vegas.